Hello everyone, welcome to Urbanscape Bangalore, and in this episode we will be looking at my neem oil pesticide regimen or routine. So this is a routine I follow every time and I have found relatively good success with this. So I would just want to share this particular routine or procedure, if you want to call it. So before me are the ingredients that are required for this particular organic concoction. So we have the neem oil, obviously, and then we have the cooking powder or the cooking soda or the baking soda. Then we have the dishwash soap. You can use any kind of liquid soap, insecticidal soap, whatever you want. And then we have a mixing jar with a spoon. So I also have this container, so you can use any kind of plastic container. So you could probably replicate the same size, as in I've not used a very large container or I've not used a very small container. A medium sized container would do. So this would actually contain or hold the entire concoction. So these are the requirements that you will need, and you could probably get a funnel as well, just so that the liquid does not spill. So this is the cup. You can see some of the remnants, so this has been abused, so this is why it looks like that. So I will be using a steel tablespoon here. So now I will be adding the liquid dishwash soap. So 2 tablespoons of liquid dishwash soap will be my measurement. So you can change the measurement as in when or as in how you require, because this is dependent on the size of my container jar or the holding jar. So I have a medium sized holding jar, hence 2 tablespoons of this dishwash soap would suffice. So after adding the dishwash soap into the mixing cup, I will be adding the baking soda or the cooking soda. Again, baking soda is more effective than the cooking powder or the baking powder, because baking powder has corn flour, which is not highly recommended. Now for the star of the show, the neem oil. Again, the consistency or the measurement is 2 tablespoons. So a lot of people would actually recommend you to buy cold pressed neem oil. Cold pressed neem oil is something that you get out of the neem seeds during the first extraction. So those kind of oils are actually costly, but it definitely contains more amount of azadirachtin, which is a compound that is very effective in killing or in destroying a lot of pests. However, this neem oil works pretty fine as well. The over-the-counter cheap neem oils also really work, because it's worked in my garden, so I'm sure it'll work in your garden as well. So now mix all these ingredients with the help of the binding agent, that is water. Mix it thoroughly. This particular concoction or this particular liquid right now is very potent. So if you add it onto your leaves or onto your plants directly, the leaves will burn. So it's very, very, very potent right now. So you need to dilute this liquid. So for that, I will be transferring the entire liquid into this container jar or the holding jar. So this sized container jar will give me approximately 1.5 weeks of this pesticide. Now I will be again diluting the concoction. So you guys have to remember that potency is not the issue, but the frequency of applying the organic pesticide onto your affected plants is more important. So now I will be transferring this into this sprayer. So it is a 1 liter sprayer, and I will be adding this liquid below 600 milliliter, just I think 2 inches above the bottom rim. So again, this is my measurement. You can tweak it as and when and how you like. So I'm adding the funnel just so that the liquid does not spill out and cause wastage. Now there will be a third level of dilution. So I'm adding water again. So diluting this concoction so many times actually helps me to avoid the patch test. So patch test is something that you do just before applying the pesticide, that you kind of test it on one particular leaf and see if it is burning or getting charred. If so, then that your organic pesticide is really potent. Now really shake this sprayer, and you can, and in another video I told you that this piston is used for shaking, but it is not. It creates vacuum so that the water comes out of the nozzle. So this particular thing here that you see is only to create vacuum so that the water comes out or the pesticide comes out. So this is done. Once you shake it really well, you can apply it directly onto your plant. So always spray your pesticide or your organic pesticide in the evening times when the sun has gone down, because the reaction between the sun and the pesticide would actually char the plant or will burn the plant. So I generally do it 3 times a week or 4 times a week every evening. So you need to thoroughly, completely drench the whole plant with this concoction or with this organic pesticide. The undersides of the leaves are where most of the pests hide, so you need to target those areas as well. So that is it, folks. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you all will follow this organic method of gardening. Thank you for watching Urbanscape Bangalore, and if you like this video, then please subscribe.